Hi everybody, it's Angie from Trips with Angie, and I am here in Amber Cove at the Dominican Republic. Let's take a look around. Amber Cove is in the Dominican Republic, close to Puerto, Plata. When you dock, you'll be pulling up to the Amber Cove Cruise Center. This is very similar to cruise centers in Grand Turk. Hopefully you're a subscriber, so you just saw the review I did of the Grand Turk Cruise Center. If you haven't subscribed, I'd love for you to consider it. I post travel videos of cruises, all-inclusive resorts all over the world. So hopefully you enjoyed this video and you want to subscribe and get notified to see more. So here you have the option as you disembark, you can grab a bike rickshaw or take the walk down the pier. I think it's about a quarter mile by my estimation. The bike rickshaws are quote unquote free, but they really rely on tips. So please plan to tip them. Also, please have your money ready. When you get to the end, the bikers really want to just turn around and go get the next person, and that person waiting at the end of the pier really wants to be picked up. So have your money ready, plan to tip, and be ready to go. So now we're getting our first glimpse of the complex. You can see there are Overwater Cabanas that are available for rent. I'll give you a closer look at that later in the video. These can be booked as a shore excursion through your cruise line. Then there's also smaller watercraft, paddleboards, kayaks, and I'll include the pricing of that as well. Popular excursions are the Damahagua Falls, located about 30 minutes from the cruise center. You can also head to Ocean World, which is about 15 minutes away, or you'll find your typical list of other excursions like an all-inclusive beach day, a catamaran. You can head to a cultural tour to learn more about the Dominican Republic. As you get to the end of the pier here, we got a good view of those cabanas. You of course will enter and exit through a beautiful duty-free shop, and this will take you to the plaza. Now this is where you meet your shore excursion. So when they say meet on the pier, you got to leave a little extra time because you eventually are going to head all the way down here, and this is where people will have signs and show you how to meet up. We're going to head to the right to the pool, Skybar Zip Line, and Cabana area first. So this booth is where you check in if you have reserved a cabana through your shore excursion. They'll check in here and help you figure out where to go. You'll follow the path, and off to the left, you'll find the pathway to the Skybar and the zip line platform. The Skybar is a full restaurant at the top of the hill. So you can see they have frozen drinks, cocktails, different kinds of spirits. It's resort pricing. So it's going to be very similar pricing to what we saw in Grand Turk. You can get a bucket of beers for around $21 or 10 for $40. If you're planning on spending some time up there, the views are pretty great. So I can't wait to show them to you. And then they also have a full menu for food. So definitely a place you could head up and grab lunch. So you're going to continue around to the staircase. There are 79 stairs to the zipline platform. I know, I counted them. Feel free to double check me and let me know in the comments. And then you're here. To the left is going to be the Skybar, and then to the right is going to be the zipline platform. The zipline costs $28 per person for an all-day pass. Lots of safety rules, but the one that gets the most question, minimum weight is 80 pounds, max weight is 265 pounds, and the minimum age is 8 years old. So they do weigh you, see that little scale? So definitely make sure you're within the weight guidelines. You'll check in here. They have lockers if you need to can't hold any of your stuff, but remember you're going to end up at the bottom of the hill, your harnesses and helmets, and then they take you out to the edge here. It's a short zip line that takes you right out over the pool area. So it makes some really good pictures from your friends and family below, but you're just going to head right over the pool area and end up near the water. Now up to the Skybar. Now the Skybar, you do have a choice of the stairs or a ramp. There's about 19 stairs. I think I counted right. And then you head to the top. Now I was surprised it was open at 7:30 a.m. when our ship docked, and you have plenty of seating, not a lot of shade. So if shade's important, there's not going to be a lot of shade up here. You're really here for the view. There's a nice viewing platform just a little ways down from the Skybar with those beautiful views of the Overwater Cabanas, the duty-free shop, the crafts market, then the complex of shops, a number of different shops here for your souvenirs, your Diamonds International, there's a small cafe, and then the bus depot where you would pick up your excursion or exit. Also up here are the entrances to the Hillside Cabanas. These cabanas can take up to 8 people. They include air conditioning, Wi-Fi, refreshments, waiter service, and the Hillside Cabanas also include a jacuzzi. Now at the bottom of the stairs, we're going to make a left to the Coco Cana restaurant. This has a sit-down restaurant with indoor seating, a bar. They'll also serve you this menu at your lounge chair. There's waiters walking around with brightly colored t-shirts that say order here. You can't miss them. Across the way, you're going to find the massage hut if you want to purchase a massage while you're here in Amber Cove. And you'll also find the outdoor seating for the restaurant. A very popular place to hang out is the swim up bar. This has all your favorite specialty frozen drinks. There's also seating just on top of it. You got a little glimpse of the Pooloside Cabanas there across the way. Lots of lounge chairs. These are free just to sit. Waiters will come over just to check in. You can get your hair braided. Now we're going to move our way around closer to the water area. Very important to know here, there's no beach. There's no beach area here. At the end of this video, I'm going to link to how to walk to the closest beach from another YouTuber. They did a much better video. If you want to rent any items, those are available here at the Water Sports Center. They have kayaks for $35 an hour, pedal boats for $45 an hour, paddle boards or a hydro bike for $35 an hour, umbrellas are $22, Wi-Fi is $8, or you can get VIP packages, and I'll show you where those VIP locations are, ranging from $80 to $200. You can see there's lots of seating options here all the way to the edge. There's also a hammock area. This is so cute. I think this is so pretty. It would make the best pictures. So you have the huge chair for a great Amber Cove photo op, and then the cushioned hammocks. I didn't get in one because I would have fallen. Are you good at hammocks? Who's good at hammocks? I want to know in the comments. Like, are you a pro? You can just slide right in there. But if you head out of the hammock area and then make a right, again, closer to the water, we're going to find the Overwater bar. Now, the Overwater bar is open to all guests. It's not just for people who have booked one of the private Overwater cabanas. They have a full bar, lots of fun. The Overwater Cabanas have many of the same amenities we talked about on the Hillside Cabanas, except the only one that has a jacuzzi is that one, the big one, the Grand Cabana. Otherwise, the Overwater bungalows do not have a jacuzzi because they're on the water. Here's the closest bathrooms to the Overwater bar, and then they have a setup for a wedding. So if you want to get married here on Amber Cove, you absolutely can. It's right near the end of the zip line. Here's a big view of the pool area. The Amber Cove Cruise Center can take 2 ships and up to 8,000 cruise guests. On this little island with the umbrella is the VIP area. So you have the padded loungers and the chairs with umbrellas, as well as additional VIP service. Another glimpse at that island, you can see the chairs are a little bit upgraded compared to what's available for free. There are 2 competing water slides. The bathrooms are near the entrance to the water slides. So you're just going to go up that hill to get access to the water slides. Minimum height is 4 feet. Maximum weight is 230 pounds. It's single rider only, and you can't wear a t-shirt. The additional VIP area is here along the side in front of the water slide with the Pooloside Cabanas in the back. So you have the island and then this area just to the side. The Pooloside Cabanas are right next to the swim up bar. Now back to the main complex. Back to the area just outside duty free. You can book last minute excursions with an independent provider. To the left, you're going to find Diamonds International. Behind Diamonds International, there is a cafe that offers free Wi-Fi. To the right of the cafe is the Crafts Market. I did see a sign that said everything in the Crafts Market was under $25. So this may be a great place for an inexpensive souvenir. Behind the Crafts Market is a hidden gem. If you watch my videos, you know I love a hidden gem. You're going to find it again just behind the Crafts Market, and beyond the turtle sculpture are these benches with umbrellas. This is a great place to enjoy the view, enjoy the ocean breezes. Maybe it's a great compromise if people in your party just want to shop and you just want to read your book. You can set up on one of these benches that are waterside, or even one of these benches under the tree. Across the way are more shops. You have a lot of shopping options here, from jewelry to inexpensive souvenirs. There's also a pharmacy if you need any last minute items. Heading towards the exit, we're going to find this building in the middle. This is the Tourism Information Center. You'll be able to get a commemorative passport stamp here. Now, this isn't the official entry to Dominican Republic stamp, but if you like having stamps in your passport of where you've been, that would be the place to go. Continuing around, you're going to see these blue buildings and this 2-story building. If you go through those, you're going to find the Amber Cove sign you can see from the ship. So this makes a great picture. Just make sure to stand back far enough so you get the entire Amber Cove in the picture. Next to that is another restaurant. There's also vendors along the boardwalk behind. It has great outdoor seating and a more traditional Dominican Republic menu than what we saw over at the Skybar or the restaurant next to the pool. So you can see these are some more traditional Dominican Republic foods if you want to try that while you're there. To get to the exit, you're going to find these pink buildings and just follow them. There's an arched walkway in between. They do post the taxi rates right outside the duty-free area. So if you need to get a taxi, we've gotten a taxi before. It was very straightforward. Now, if you're looking for another little interesting place right across from duty-free, keep walking. There's a waterfall, there's some little jungle, and then there's this huge piece of amber that has a very large lizard encased in it. That's like a huge lizard. I don't know if this is real. Is this real? Does anyone know? But it's really pretty. You can take some nice photos here. So that was Amber Cove. What do you think? Have you been there? What's your favorite thing to do? Let me know in the comments below.